Oh well. See, by the way, sorry, I'm a little sick, which means I may sound a little different. Regardless, see, I have many issues with Aiden Ross. Many issues. Now, it's funny that he did this before. So, what he did before was essentially he spread rumors that Ironmouse it might be a man, and basically he was shitting on Ironmouse. This is the second time now he's done it. Same thing. Now it's funny. He apologized for the first time when he said like, you remember during like the Ironmouse versus Kaisenat situation, and he apologized back then. Yep, you get the idea. You get the idea. He's done it again, calling her a man and making fun of her. Once again, we're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at this. There's many reasons to dislike Aiden Ross. For me personally, it is because this man has no integrity, and I feel like as a man, if you don't have any like integrity, you are literally useless. Anyways, this man is a loser. Let's look at this. I mean, Ref is very much right. This man is an incredible loser. But let's hear it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Ref here. So today we're going to be talking about the Streamer Awards and the drama circulating this event, mainly stemming.
And by the way, I'm not some great Grand Ironmouse fan. I watch mostly her clips, and I think her music sometimes slaps, quite slaps, in fact. And you know, but I do know how important she is for the VTubing space. Her achievements are undeniably grand, and 100%. She is probably one, if not, probably very likely in at least the top 3 VTube in like English VTubers. 100%. 100%. There's no doubt about that. And I think that she's a great role model for most of us. Regardless, we're continuing. By the way, Streamer Awards, I find this incredibly funny. Cutie Cinderella crying. Again, also, this woman also has no integrity. And she has no spine. Regardless, we're continuing.
From those who were nominated and those who were not nominated for various categories. And we're going to be looking at the drama centering around the host of this event, Cutie Cinderella, who has been shedding tears nonstop as she faces some very real criticism stemming from the people who were nominated for various awards who seem like they are friends of hers.
Yeah, that vanilla, but something person, right? The one that essentially forced her, not only she, but her audience as well, forced her into apologizing because of her. See, this is an incredibly reasonable take. I think most of you guys, by the way, if you like this kind of content, please consider liking, subscribing. It is a huge help. We're on our way to 2.5k. Appreciate it. Regardless, sorry, I had to throw that in there. See, it is, so what basically happened, what transpired is, she apologized after getting shit on for a very reasonable take. See, what happens to racists if you ignore them? They will feel like they are right, and they will isolate, because the only people that they can talk to is people that surround them. Cutie Cinderella's take was, yo, I'd rather talk a racist out of being racist than to isolate them. I'd rather tackle the problem. This vanilla person was like, no, fuck him. Fuck this person. Fuck the one that you tried to talk out of, right? What you said is baffling. It's shocking. You shouldn't say stuff like that, right? Now, Cutie Cinderella's take is fully reasonable. Later, she apologized, though, because, once again, these people have no spine. To be fair, most of these LA streamers have no spine.
Who are being launched and forced into these categories because it serves their own interests. But anyways, let's start with the focus of today's title and thumbnail.
By the way, this is an easy win. Sea Dog and Ironmouse, Now I don't know Agent 2 and extra Emily, I know, but Agent 2, no idea. These two, no idea. These two and these two, not either. Regardless. Extra Emily of that pull, whatever she did this year anyways, doesn't deserve it, regardless. But this is an easy win. This is an easy win.
Has to do with this category, the best stream duo. And one of the nominees is CDawgVA and Ironmouse. Now, seeing this, this absolute loser, Aiden Ross, decided, hey, here's an opportunity.
Absolute loser. Nobody. Ironmouse is 10 times the talent that this man is. 10, 20 times even. Infinitely times. This dude, insane loser.
To slander a chronically ill woman. And once again, not the first time, but one of the multiple times he has.
Yep, he did it the first time, apologized for it. Apologized for it, right? And did the exact same thing now, which means the original apology wasn't even genuine. This man is a sack of crap. I hope he gets penetrated by a bat dragon in hot chili sauce.
Claimed she is a man. Yeah, once again, this coping, seething loser, this loser is once again claiming that a chronically ill.
C-ref. This, he isn't, see, he has some reach, okay? Okay. But while everywhere else, maybe on Twitter, you see some fuck-ass people, like, making fun of her and shit. Okay. But you should go onto TikTok if you guys have TikTok, go into TikTok and look at the replies to Ironmouse clips. Whether it is from like her songs, other clips, right? You will see plenty of people saying that she is a man. This is not an isolated situation. This is a constant thing. And this shit does happen on TikTok. But it is quite annoying. It is quite weird. And it's like, maybe she's lying about her illness, Like, they were making fun. There was this clip, right, where I think CDawg went to Disneyland, right? And, like, he streamed it to her, right? The fireworks. And there were, like, people were like, why is it so special? Well, she's probably lying, and, like, it's like crazy. Like, people, being incredibly, disgusting. It is not an isolated situation.
Woman is a man because she uses an anime avatar as a streamer.
How are they a duo? No disrespect. I've never. How can Ironmouse and CDawg even be sit together, brother? It's a robot. It's a.
Get poisoned.
Poisoned by our constituents.
Did you put it in? I couldn't feel it.
Yeah, I put it in.
What the fuck is that clip? Guys, did you nominate?
Okay.
This guy, bro, listen. He's probably flirting. He's probably flirting with a man, bro. Yo, we don't even.
Ironmouse is a woman. She suffers from what we now know, incurable disease. In fact, the only reason why she can do the stuff that she does is because she is popular enough to where she can actually afford better treatment. People forget that. Like, people are like, oh, like, what is she just acting, right? She's like sick, but, she can do all this. Well, she can't afford better treatment. If she was like a little streamer with, like, I don't know, 20 viewers, she wouldn't be doing all that. Also, they're not flirting. They're really, really good friends. Like, really good. She's one of the most wholesome streamers. Like, wholesome VTubers in general. It is. And these two are such a perfect match for each other when it comes to, like, friendship. These two are really great.
Know if Ironmouse is a man or not. I'm not even joking, bro. Los and Wad is a father and son, a wholesome father and son friendship, bro. That's just my take, bro.
But it's weird because you originally acknowledged that she is a woman and that you said like great, right? He's acknowledged like what she's doing is great. Like her what was it? Her charity, right? It is a weird. It is a weird.
So here we go again. It looks like, once again, Aiden Ross is claiming Ironmouse is a man. He's been doing this for literally years.
He's done it. He apologized, but he's doing it again.
Absolute troglodyte has been doing this for years.
I love the word troglodyte. I like it. I love it. Not for real though. He's retarded.
Claiming that Ironmouse is a man because she uses a vtuber model. Was this guy born literally yesterday? It reeks of jealousy, and also like, why are you fantasizing so much about Ironmouse being a man? Like, tell me, do you have
Closeted gay.
evidence to support what you're claiming? Of course not, but again, this guy who is so strongly attacking Ironmouse for simply existing, he comes out to defend Cutie Cinderella, who's getting hate online for picking in
Because this bitch man wants to be part of the Streamer Awards. Too bad that we don't like bitches around here.
choosing the nominations for the Streamer Awards. Let's listen to this very intellectual individual.
The reason why I feel so bad for Cutie Cinderella is because she's getting pressure from her sponsors to choose pre-selected people, probably. Most likely, right? Allegedly. I don't know.
See, he isn't potentially wrong. She has to essentially pick people that are brand friendly, right? All the spot, like, he isn't completely wrong. At the end of the day, it is a sponsored event, and you gotta pick people that go along with your sponsors. He isn't completely wrong in that regard. But then you could just nominate people, let people be nominated that are still brand friendly, and you also don't have a bias towards them. I think there needs to be a bigger transparency on what is going on. Like, I get the idea, the sponsors, right? At the end of the day, an event like that costs money. So I get it. I understand. To a degree, right? I understand to a degree that the picks have to be sponsor friendly. That is unfortunately how it is. Can't do anything. Because some of these events have to be paid.
That's what I've been hearing. So, like, and now everyone's mad at her and she's breaking down and shit, and I feel her, bro. Like, she's not going to be able to make everyone happy. She's signing herself up. Twitch really need to be the one to be doing the show. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. We spoke with Eddie, me and Priz chat. Eddie does not want to cover the Kick Awards shit anymore, so we are not doing my version of it anymore.
You're a simp, dude. An embarrassing simp. Congratulations. You were simping for the host and creator of this event, Cutie Cinderella, who's got a whole lot of baggage to come with her because, well, she's been in recent beefs with Vanilla Mace.
Yeah, this woman is an incredible. I mean, you can always say, why do they look like that? And you'd be right 80% of the time, 90% of the time. See, again, I get you need to pick people that are brand friendly, because this is a sponsored event. I understand. But if your friend, see, it becomes weird if your friends, if like most of the nominees are your friends. That's when it becomes weird, because then I can tell that you did not go through the effort to try and find people to nominate that, in fact, would be both brand friendly and you could be unbiased towards them. You didn't do that, which is why you threw people like this in there, apparently.
I know it's not like someone who was created yesterday. This is a real streamer with a lot of following. Vanilla Mace is someone that publicly called out Cutie Cinderella and her connections to the group FaZe, and also shamed Cutie Cinderella for not disavowing her own father for times where he was transphobic. Okay? And who did the creator of this stream?
Best breakout streamer. You are not a the only breakout you have is cancer right there. I don't know who these people are, to be honest. Neither of these. But I know that every one of those is likely more deserving of that spot than this creature. Sorry. 100%. Definitely. Most certainly.
Streamer awards put on the best breakout streamer list. Oh, it's Vanilla Mace. That is some brain broken behavior. This person betrayed you for clout, and you, on your own volition, put her in this list. This is beyond pathetic. And by the way, the main reason Vanilla Mace was making all this uproar about Cutie Cinderella and FaZe is because she believed that they were transphobic, homophobic, whatever phobic and ist sorts of terms you can add.
So? Okay, and wow. I don't give a shit. I legit don't give a shit. XQC just recently dropped the N-word on stream. Times are changing. It is Joer for woke. It is crazy. My man just dropped that. I don't know how smart that was, but still. Here. See. Here's the thing. If you are trans, okay, just live that. Just live that. Just be trans. Consider yourself a woman or a man or whatever. Okay? But you need to realize that other people do not or are also not obliged to go along with your beliefs. They do not need to believe in what you believe. They can do it out of respect or not. And you have to deal with that. The world it will never be a utopia. Me personally, I do not believe that a man can be a woman and a woman can be a man. Now, does that affect how you should live? No. Go along with your day. Be a woman. I don't give a shit. Now, will I play along? Depends on how much I like you, to be honest. For people that I like, I will go along because I respect them. For people that I don't like, I don't necessarily go along. I don't care what people think of that, to be fair. But most of the time, you just go past your day. Why would you want people... See, that's the crazy part. Why do you want people to oblige with your belief system that don't like you anyways? Why would you have people come in your stadium that hate you? It doesn't make sense. Move on.
To the list. And guess what?
Like, you can call them out, sure. You can do that. Criticism, fair criticism. But if they don't react to it, or they don't give a shit, then move on. There's nothing you can do.
4 days ago, she was at a FaZe party.
Yeah, because then it's clout. Then it doesn't matter, right? I gotta fill up that bang, the followers, the clout. That's what I mean with these people have no integrity. Like, if you truly think that the FaZe boys are transphobic, then you don't go there. You don't go there. You don't appear at that party. You don't celebrate with them. You are in this situation. You are a sheep dancing with the wolves. You are retarded. That's also another reason why I don't like you.
There she is in a wig. That's her. So you're literally sacrificing your dignity to defend this absolute hypocrite. You are just like
Look at Jellywig right there.
your boyfriend, Jellywig, who has no spine. Congratulations, you're just like Ludwig. You have absolutely no spine whatsoever. You were owned by Hassan.
A classic.
And we'll get into that in just a second. But Ludwig finally had something to say, basically whining and moaning about, oh, it's so bad, people are so mad. And Mr. Beast responded,
Yes, and cool. I'll give a shit. Like, okay.
no one cares about you, dude. But here's Ludwig, right? He's finally responding publicly to the criticism going towards his girlfriend Cutie Cinderella for the Streamer Awards. But here's the response.
Is he watching when Hassan is doing the nasty with her? I wonder.
From Jellywig when Hassan
Why are you doing it like this, bro? Get out of here. That's goofy. That's goofy as hell. But I need to mention this. His glasses are normal for the entire video up to now.
was waving his meat around in front of her.
Hassan.
Naughty.
Hassan is naughty.
Addicted
Yeah.
to Zins.
Addicted to Zins,
Promotes-
posts his package online, tells his
Promotes
friends to
Zins.
look at it.
Ew.
He also, during Fear and, he put on his costume and he came in and he said, you could see my dick in this. And I said, Hassan, I'm not looking. And then he proceeded to hump the air and he said, look. And I said, I'm not looking.
That's crass.
Oh, would you look at that? The biggest Hassan
Is that a collar? That's a collar.
simp, Jellywig, would once again back down. But don't worry, Hassan is not happy. In fact, the results of this situation are shocking. Yes, because the best just chatting streamer category.
The best just chatting streamer. Kai Cenat. Yeah. Jason the Ween. This has happened. Bro has pulled showed up multiple. I don't know who Lydia is. Don't know who Joey is. Wait. Actually, I do know who Joey is. Never mind, I do know who Joey is. And XQC is out. Bro dropped the N-word. Bro is out. It's Jover.
Did not include Hassan Piker. I know this might shock all of you, but he is very upset. To put it the slightest, he is very upset. But of course, he doesn't care, but he's very upset.
Actually, this was the first year I skipped voting. Sharing the losses, huh? I mean,
Gamer of the Year? Gamer of the Year? What? Who is this retarded? Gamer of the Year? Okay. Onipixa. I think he is definitely up there. Summit, I don't know who that is. Jinxie obviously makes sense. The Bird Peanut is also nominated as VTuber. I mean, technically he very much is. Hassan in Game of the Year. That would be like putting Hassan in most family friendly streamer of the year. This does not make sense. Also save Kaya. Help the little girl.
let's be real. You didn't promote it enough. It was mentioned once when you had 22K viewers on the end of a 9-hour broadcast. Yeah. That's still larger than 99.9% of all of the other fucking... Dude, this is what I mean. Like, really? You think XQC was nominated for Just Chatting Streamer of the Year? Can you make that?
I don't like Mamdani, but not gonna lie, I find it funny how he basically showed him the middle finger. I like that.
Can you make that work in your brain? Chatter, who said, oh, you didn't have that many viewers when you were promoting it and also voting on it. Who cares? I don't care about the streamer awards. I don't care about the streamer awards.
I think it's really hilarious that Cutie Cinderella, and really Ludwig as well, they try so hard to simp for Hassan. In fact, this useful idiot tried so hard to defend Hassan that...
Not that clip. Ref, you're not gonna pull out that clip, are you? Not that clip. What? Everybody who what was it? Everybody who clips this is a pedophile. Was it that? Was it not that? Bro, no, please don't.
About a month or two ago, she said, oh no, wait a second, Hassan, he did have tape on the shock collar, but he removed the prongs, and basically like completely contradicted everything that Hassan was doing. Yeah, good job, buddy. But of course, Cutie Cinderella would make a post, or a part of her stream, talking about why the problematic streamers were not nominated. And she basically says their audience didn't show up. Yeah, remember these words, by the way.
They were not They were not nominated because you don't like them. And they also were not nominated, to be fair, because of sponsorships. But I think the not liking them probably was the bigger reason.
Somebody said, are problematic people blackballed from getting nominated? No, they've just never nominated. Turns out their audience doesn't show up. I think when people have like a crazy audience or whatever, you know, I don't see Jack Doherty's audience voting for him. I just don't.
Jack Doherty's likely facing prison time, so I would use him.
They just don't show up. I don't know. I wish I could.
And you cannot tell me that nobody would have showed up for Asmongold. Shut the fuck up.
I wish I could. It is always funny. Audiences will complain every year that they weren't nominated and then like not do nominations on stream or not tweet about it or not like ask their audience to vote for them or nothing. They'll give nothing. They give nothing, you know? It's like, you do have to log in with a Twitch account and you have to fill it out, which I know some people's viewers don't have. I won't say the quiet part out loud.
Oh no, we hate problematic streamers.
Best IRL streamer. So we got iShow Speed, Chloe IRL. I don't know who that is. Christina and Amber also not. Extra Emily definitely cannot win this one. Get out of here, Miss. I will ignore red traffic lights.
By the way, I guess it's up to Cutie Cinderella to determine what is a problematic streamer. I know she's lying. Everyone knows she's lying. The people that are problematic, they're being excluded because they are a brand risk, right? Everyone knows this. And we look at, you know, the best IRL streamer category. Who's Extra Emily? Oh, the one who literally drove through a red light while looking at her Twitch chat. Oh, that's not problematic.
And then, unjustifiably copyright struck people, so her clips get taken down because she's absolutely stupid.
Right? Wait, hold on a second. That's not problematic. And here's the thing. Did she learn her lesson? Oh no, she did it again!
Streamer of the Year nominee Extra Emily with another great driving moment. I mean, it's a woman. What do you expect? What do you expect?
Did she just ignore the stop sign there, or what is going on?
I mean, you can't. Come on, guys. Come on, what do you... Yeah, I mean, let's just be honest. This is what they all do. Yeah. Stop signs are optional. They are if you're streaming.
So it was the stop sign. Yes, They are if you're streaming. Optional stop signs.
Dude.
Yeah, I've heard from American people that when they come like to Europe, things are so much better. Like have so much trouble driving around because they don't really have to give they don't have to give as much of a shit in the US than they have to do here. So I find this interesting.
Just, why are you here? Why would you sign up for this if you have the spine of Jellywig? Therefore, a lack of a spine entirely. Why would you sign up for this if you're not ready for people to disagree and criticize your choices for the nominees? Why would you do this? It's all on you. It's your fault. It's your responsibility. And if you don't like what's happening with the feedback from,
then you know what not to do next time. And I can tell that you probably had similar issues before this. This is the first time you had these issues. So this doesn't work. You know exactly what the problem is. You just refuse to learn.
the situation, then don't do it. That's really all there is to say. That's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below.
And to be fair, she cries. She can't handle the stress. She can handle the criticism, the hate, whatever. Then just don't do it. Just don't do it. At this point, I must question. I must ask. I must. This isn't the first time. And I think that if you fold that easily, it's time to stop. It's time to do something else. Maybe that's the solution. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Please consider liking and subscribing. Take care, guys.